putting one foot in front of the other multiple times and repeatedly is actually pretty hard. Who knew? It is now the year of 2021. It is a new year. 2020 has passed, and that is old news now. I have not been able to play sports really with other people. I've not been able to play ultimate frisbee. I have not been able to fence other people, and I have not been able to go outside really, except to run. And that is what we are covering today. We are covering the exercise of running. I wanted to make this video because I am moving out soon. I am moving out of this room behind me, out of the house, onto off-campus housing, and that is closer to my university, and I will be able to run around there close to my university campus. But it also means that this might be the last video I record in a while in this room behind me, and so it is pretty dark now, but we got the katana that we built, and we got my music stand back there. Missing a little bit, but we will have a change of pace in upcoming videos, I guess. So I have been cooped up in this room for quite a while now, actually, because of quarantine and COVID. Have to stay home. So last fall semester, my first semester of college was spent here in this room. I did all my classwork, schoolwork online in this room on the computer. That is over now, and I grinded that all out, and now it is winter break. But I am still in this room, except I am on the computer now playing video games with friends. But while I have been staying in this room, I do still go out. I'm not cooped up here like 24 hours a day, though I do sleep in here and also do schoolwork. So it's a big portion of my day, but not 100% of my day is in here. I also go outside and exercise. And to exercise, I mainly go outside to run. And again, that is what we are covering today. Now, I would not categorize myself as an avid runner at all. I am actually just running outside because my parents sometimes yell me to go outside, exercise, and I would rather run than walk when I have enough energy, you know. Walking is a bit slow paced for me, but even if I have a little bit of energy, I think I would prefer to run instead of walk. Though if I'm really low on energy, I will still take a walk if I am yelled to go outside and all that. But my main way of exercising outside is to kind of run. I also run to kind of compose myself in the competitive nature while all the competitions are shut down. They will eventually come back up, so hopefully I will stay just a little bit in shape, at least from running. So that is why I go outside and run. So I sometimes go outside and run, and so in this video I am going to instead establish myself not as a avid runner, but as a amateur runner. So that is kind of the lens that we are looking through in this video. Why is running so important? That is a inquiry that many people will have. That is a question that people will ask when they are trying to get into running. Running has a lot of benefits, but that's actually not what we are going to cover in this video. We are covering why running is important to me personally, all the positive aspects of running and exercise. You can go search that up. So to start off with the basics, I think everyone knows this, but running is cardio, so it does not build up muscle like push-ups. So that is perhaps why not a lot of people like to do running. They don't see it as a means to kind of build up their muscles, or that's maybe one way, one reason why people don't like running. But there's a big spectrum of people on running. You know, some people over here love running. They want to go outside and run every single day. They love it. And over here you have people who are, they hate it. They do not want to go running at all. And for me, I fluctuate on this scale quite often, and that is mainly dependent on my motivation for that day. Most of the time I'm in the middle. I will go out for a run every 2 days, every day if I'm motivated, but maybe around here. But I do have spikes of motivation, and I will climb up here, and I will have a runner's high, and I will love running for that period of time. The recent motivational spikes that I have have come from anime, actually. Not to everyone's taste, of course, but I have watched some sports anime that are very hyped up, anime such as Haikyuu and Run with the Wind. So Haikyuu is about volleyball, and Run with the Wind is actually about running a like relay super marathon thing. But these two anime, I've watched them and I have been kind of getting motivated to run, and that has fizzled out after a while, but I still want to continue to run. So currently I'd say very adamant about running and hating running. I'm like in the middle still here. But in the past, when I was watching Haikyuu and other anime, Run with the Wind, I'd be up here. I would be very hyped up to run. So invigorated me will go outside and start a run. Admittedly, running is not the most glamorous sport. There are more flashy sports to watch, but running, for me, I think has a cool aspect in that it feels like you are definitely putting in work. That I think is a component of cardio. You can feel your heart rate, your heart working. You can feel that your pace is fluctuating when you're getting tired, and you have to control all these other factors while you run. And I feel like that sense of working during running, working out, that is what you call a workout, but that sense of kind of pushing yourself while you are running is very important, and that is a key component of why I run. So to sum up why running is important to me into kind of like a short sentence or phrase, it would be that it feels like you're working, and that mental state of one more step, one more stride, one more pace, and one more foot in front of the other, that is kind of a good mental state that I want to be in, kind of striving for more. Motivation. Motivation kind of to improve upon ourselves or things around us, that creates a better society. This is getting very deep, but you don't even have to expand it that much. Running just for yourself, you're building up your body. You're putting one more foot in front of the other than the last run you had, and that would be improvement. That mindset I really appreciate, and that is perhaps why I run. I appreciate the mental state and mental side of running more than the physical component of it, but running creates this kind of mental sphere, mental area, mental place that I can be. It can spark creativity, it can spark ideas for videos, but also it can be a time in which I just feel like I'm working. So going outside, going out for a run with some music on, that feels pretty productive as opposed to anything else I might be doing at the time in this room behind me. So running creates a time for me in which it can be kind of a place where I can improve my mental state at least a little bit. So during the fall semester that I previously had, I definitely went outside and kind of went for a run to kind of clear my head from academic stuff and kind of reset my mind and before working again. And running can do that in various fields outside of academia, but that is what is most applicable to me as a college student. I think running will be a very effective tool in kind of resetting my brain, as I plan on staying in the field of academics for a long while. I'm striving to become a doctor, so that is a long and arduous path. So we will see where running takes me in that regard. So after this grand claim, grand story on running, let's reel it in back into reality. And I have to admit that I have not been able to run as much recently as I did in the past. And that is because outside it has been getting colder, and I have also been getting more lazy and more complacent. But the message today that I kind of shared about running, that mental state, the mental mindset of pushing forward more, getting motivated, I think that still stands true. That's still very important. I will try to incorporate that myself more. That is a very reoccurring theme on this channel with these videos. It's kind of, I make these videos kind of to remind myself, but also to kind of share with you guys my perspective. As I prepare to move away from home and into a new area, I still will aim to run around my new living space, just kind of explore the outdoors. Even in winter, I can still run on some days if it's good. Staying safe, of course, due to COVID, but going outside and running, staying motivated, getting into that good motivational mental state. But that's about it. I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. Just wanted to share today about running, my perspective on running. But I also wanted to document and update this channel, record this time frame in which I am moving away from home. I am moving outside of this room. I am moving outside of my house onto off-campus housing, and this move kind of just goes alongside of running because hopefully I will still be able to run even as I move. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking through it. Really appreciate it. Hope to upload new videos soon with a new background. Yeah. Till then, see ya.